One of the significant challenges faced when refurbishing existing buildings is to distinguish between the existing structure, any new proposals, and any of the existing structure that needs to be demolished. This has always been a time-consuming workflow to set up. However, now with AutoCAD Architecture 2011, we have a new renovation mode that much simplifies this workflow. We can see we have here our existing layout. This is obviously created using our architectural objects, our walls, doors and windows. So before we make any alterations to change this into our proposed layout, we just need to switch on our new renovation mode. This will create a new display setting for us. We just need to check the options to make sure that our objects will display the way we want to see them. So our existing objects here will display as grey, demolished ones as red, and the new ones in green. So we just say OK and OK again. Now what we can see is everything that's in the drawing at the moment has been assigned as an existing object here. So back on our Home tab we have our Renovation Tools. If we've already made some changes and we want to assign things in as being different types of object, we can just pick them here, and we've got a little tool to assign as demolished. So things that we want to get rid of, we can use that. Again, we can just assign that as demolished. The alternative, of course, for a couple of doors here is just quite literally to delete them. Just use your standard delete tool and it will take those out and put them in as demolished. What we can see here is by demolishing those doors, it's also put some new walls in. So we can carry on working. We're just going to use our offset tool here and copy this partition up and just carry on working. So our intelligent cleanup tool will enable us to extend this across, and we can just trim off this bit of partition here. We're going to block this door up but also put a new door in this one here, so I'm just going to use the move command to move this down, and that takes care of that. So we can keep on working. I can take my existing window that's in this wall here and again just use the add selected tool and place it in this wall just here. Let's use our cycle measure too so we can drop it in the middle. And we're also going to add an extension on to the side of this here. We're going to build them a new garage, so we can take a bit of our existing wall here and just say add selected again, and then start to draw our walls around. We can use our dynamic input so we can see how quickly we can start to generate some of these plans in here. So once that's finished, it'll go straight away into a proposed wall style. We need to add our garage doors in, so by highlighting part of our wall here, we've got access to our new openings tools here. So space evenly between walls, we're just going to pick that face of the wall. We only want 2 doors here, and they're already in the correct style for us, so we just need to click and we've got those positioned as well. Just a few more little alterations to make. So again, we can use our existing door here and just add selected to put a new one into our wall so we can get into this space. And we're also going to place one into the garage. And then finally just use our trim tool to create ourselves an opening in here. So using standard workflow, no different to what we would be using normally, we can very quickly create ourselves a renovation plan here. So we can see all of our existing objects here in grey, what's proposed is shown in green, and our demolished objects in the red here. Now in order to create the different display setups for us here, so if we actually want to show a plan of just what needs to be demolished, we can just choose our demolition plan on the renovation tools here. We just say OK to that. That's going to put it in our current configuration here. And it just hides our new objects and just keeps our existing and demolished objects in the view. Again, we can very easily switch back on our new objects, and again we can just turn off our demolished objects as well. So again, we can quite easily and quickly see what's existing and what's proposed. So we can see that this is a nice simple process. We don't have to set up any extra object styles or specific display configurations. It's all just done automatically as we work in our normal working method, and it's obvious that this workflow is going to save us a significant amount of time.